Hello everyone, thank you for checking out my videos. Today we're going to do a weekly reading for Aquarius for the week of the 12th through the 18th, okay? So today we're going to go through all 12 houses, alright? So I'll be explaining that as we go along. I already shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again. Aquarius, I did post your monthly readings and your first half of September love readings, okay? So that is up on my channel. You guys can go check that out as well if you haven't already, okay? Get some insight for the month of September on there. Aquarius, let's see, what do we have for the 12th through the 18th for Aquarius? What should Aquarius know? What should Aquarius be prepared for here? The number 11 may mean something to you, Aquarius. Okay, today is the 11th when I'm filming this, all right? But again, you know, take it as it resonates. So here in your first house, we have the Judgment card, okay? In the second house, we have the Three of Pentacles. The fourth house, we have the Knight of Wands. Your fifth house, you have the Six of Pentacles. The sixth house, you have the Temperance. The seventh house, you have the Seven of Wands. The eighth house, you have the Ten of Pentacles. The ninth house, you have the Ace of Wands. The 10th house, you have the 10 of Cups. The 11th house, you have the Sun. And the 12th house, you have the Page of Swords, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, okay? You may be getting some recognition in the near future for somebody you really love, somebody you really care about, okay? And you're going to decide to make a choice about something. But that, again, that's for some of you. That's me. That's what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, okay? I will be clarifying these as well. All right, so in the first house, you have the Judgment card, okay? So the first house, it talks about how you, you know, your outward appearance, how you want the world to perceive you, okay? There may be something about a choice here, okay? Or you may, you just may be feeling like there's a choice that you need to make in your life. There's something here about a choice. We're going to clarify this and see why that's the way you want the world to perceive you. Okay, the number 20 may mean something to you. There may be something about the 20th of this month, September, okay? In the second house, you have the Three of Pentacles. The second house talks about your money, okay? Talks about your assets, your resources, your self-worth, values, skills, things like that, okay? So there's something about working with others, okay, with Three of Pentacles here. You may be working with somebody in order to make some money, to invest in something, okay? You may be working with somebody, it could be somebody in your family, but you could be working with somebody, it could be just about anyone here, okay? And it has to do with your skills, your values, your money, your assets, things like that, okay? In your third house, you have the Knight of Swords here. Wait, no, the Knight of Wands here, okay? The third house talks about your communication, your siblings, extended family, mental activity, your learning, things like that, right? With the Knight of Wands here, I think there's something really passionate about something that you really want to go towards, okay? I feel that there's something like that you feel very passionate about in the moment, okay? And you feel very passionate about either communicating this or you feel very passionate about learning this, okay? I feel like you're actually starting to do this, okay, with the Knight being there. It could be something that you've been doing, that you do daily, all right? Or you're going to be doing daily, all right? Let's see. In your fourth house, okay, this has to do with your parents, your home, your foundations. You have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be working. Again, I said that here with the Three of Pentacles here in your second house, okay, about your money. There's something about you working with somebody in your house. Could be your significant other, could be your parents, okay? But something about your house, your foundation, okay? Also your inner security, okay? There's going to be something about working with somebody here where it's beneficial for all the parties involved, okay? So in your fifth house, which is your romance house, you have the Temperance, okay? There's something about you being patient, okay? Because the fifth house also talks about children, okay? It talks about your creative energy. It talks about sex, romance. But it's something about you creating harmony, perhaps, or you being very patient. It could talk about you waiting for the right time, okay? So if it has to do with children, you feel like you're being very patient this week with the children. If it talks about maybe your creative energy, maybe you're waiting for the right time in order to do something that's a creative project of yours. Or if it has to do with romance, maybe it's like you're trying to create harmony within this person, you know, with your partner here. Okay, or you're trying to be patient or wait for the right timing and with something with your partner here in that. But it's a nice card to have in your 5th house. Okay, in your 6th house you have the 7 of Wands. Okay, 6th house talks about work, self-improvement, things like that, and also health. If you had recently gone through a health scare or something like that, I see now that you're overcoming that. Okay, also if it has to do with work, okay, and self-improvement, you will be you know, you're going to be victorious in this. Okay, so let's see here. In your 7th house you have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, in the 7th house with the 10 of Pentacles, it's funny this card is there. It's actually a beautiful card to have there. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles talks about abundance, right? Abundance not only financially but like in love. Okay, it's a beautiful card to have in the 7th house because the 7th house talks about committed partnerships. It talks about marriage. It also talks about contracts. Okay, so that's a very positive card to have here. I do feel that you are, you know, you're finding abundance here. Okay, in whatever committed partnerships you have. Okay, whether that's you know, romantic or otherwise. I also feel like if there's some sort of contract that you have, okay, it's going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, then moving on. Okay, and so again, that's a very beautiful card to have in the 7th house. In the 8th house you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a passionate new beginning. Okay, it's kind of funny you have this in the 8th house because the 8th house talks about letting go of something, but it also talks about you know, that it could talk about mental health. All right, it talks about even other people's money, things like that, sharing as well. So with the Ace of Wands, I feel like we're gonna have a passionate new beginning in something. Could be, it talks about sex too. Okay, so then maybe somebody coming into your life if you don't already have somebody there. If you do have somebody, maybe you know, you feel like there's a renewal or regeneration, rejuvenation of this passion you guys have together. If you are single, you're going to be meeting somebody that you're going to feel very passionate about. Somebody you're going to be like, wow, I need this person, right? I want to be with this person. And also, but for others of you, Aquariuses, you will know who you are. You feel very passionate about letting somebody go. Okay, and starting a new beginning on your own, and you feel very, very passionate about that. Okay, also, like I said, for some of you, this could be your mental health. Okay, like I said, I feel like some of you are feeling very passionate about a goal of yours, something that you want to achieve in your life. Okay, well, Spirit is letting you know there is gonna be a new beginning in your life. That's something that you're gonna be very passionate about. Okay, something that you probably have had on your mind. Okay, so in let's see, in the 10th house, okay, wait, hold on a second, did I just, wait a second, yeah, oh, okay, I was like, what am I, because I'm like, usually this is a circle, but I don't have a huge, I don't have a lot of space, the cameras cannot, so I'm like, wait a second, what number am I on here? Okay, so yeah, letting something go now. Okay, in the 9th house, I do feel like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, I'm missing a card here. That's what it is. Okay, because I'm like looking around, I have one less card here. We're gonna pull one more for your 12th house here. Okay, forgive me, Aquarius. No wonder I was getting confused here. I'm like, I have too little bit of cards here. Okay, the 9th house, you have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups talks about abundance of love here, okay? Being super happy not only with yourself, but with your life, your partner, your family, things like that. And this is a nice card to have here because the 9th house is all about travel. It talks about religion, okay? It talks about your education. It also talks about the law. So if you guys have anything pending, okay, especially with like court, and that it may involve children, okay, because you see there's children here. I do feel like this is going to be amicable. Okay, this is going to be, there's going to be harmony in this. Okay, it's going to be this is going to be good for you, okay? Not only for you, but I feel for everybody involved, if that's the case. But if not, it's definitely for you. It's going to be very good, okay? I do feel like you may be traveling here with your family, okay, this week, or maybe perhaps planning a travel, but we're going to go ahead and clarify in a moment. We're going to see about that, okay? Also, you may be feeling like you feel very good as far as religiously go, okay? Maybe in church or something like that. You just feel very at home, okay? Moving on, in your 10th house, you got the Sun. This is the most beautiful card in the deck, okay? 10th house talks about career, talks about your status, your reputation, your long-term goals, but also talks about power. So you feel very good about this. You feel good about your long-term goals. You feel about your career right now. You're feeling like your status. You feel good. You feel happy, okay? You feel very, very good about that. In your 11th house, okay, you got the Page of Swords, okay? There may be some sort of message coming to you, okay, through about friends. It could be about some goals that you may have, okay? You may also be getting a message in regards to good fortune here, okay? So maybe you applied for something and you're getting it. Maybe, you know, if I was you, I'd go play the lotto this week, Aquarius, okay? Because you will be, with the Page of Swords here, receiving some good messages, okay? You can also be receiving good messages in regards to your community, things like that, people around you, okay? Your friends, your groups that you may be involved in, okay? But also whatever you have aspirations in, okay? So if you aspire to be something, there may be some message coming in regards to that that's going to be favorable for you, okay? So again, like I said, I was missing one card here. It would have been the next card. So the 12th house, forgive me for that, okay? It's just I don't have enough space for the camera lens like that, so I can't do a circle how I would like to do a circle. With the 9 of Cups being in your 12th house, this is a beautiful card because it talks about you being happy within yourself. 12th card, but the 12th house this is a good card to have in your 12th house because your 12th house talks about sorrows. It talks about loss. It also talks about things that are being hidden from you, okay? But it also talks about solitude, endings, and healing. So again, if you guys are healing from something in regards to your health, you're going to start to feel a lot better, okay? But also, you might find yourself, you know, getting away from people, just wanting to be alone, and that's going to make you feel happy. That's going to make you feel good. Sometimes we just need time alone here, right? Like that old school song, I forgot who, I think it's like Led Zeppelin or something. It's like, everybody needs some time alone, right? Everybody needs some time. So something here about you needing some time, and that's going to make you feel good, okay? Again, we're going to go ahead and clarify now, and we're going to see why this is, okay? Aquarius, what do we have for Aquarius this week? Let's go ahead and clarify the Judgment card as what you have in the first house. That's your appearance. That's how you want the world to see you. Why do we have a Judgment card there? What's the choice? What's going on here? Because that's a little bit confusing, okay? What's going on here? Why do we have that as the first house? Why do we have that in Aquarius' first house? 2 of Cups. Okay. There's something about a choice you made in regards to love or in regards to somebody you love. It may not have been easy. You may have been dealing with a Leo, but it doesn't have to be. That could be in your chart. It could be in theirs as well, okay? There's something here about you making a choice with somebody, okay? And it's like you want the world to know. You either want the world to know or that's how you want the world to see you. Like, I made that choice. You know what I'm saying? There's something there. Let's get another card. The Hierophant. Yeah, it could be something about a marriage. It could be something, I don't know. It could be something about, I feel like you want the world to see that you made the right choice because the Hierophant also talks about doing things in the right way. Like you made a choice that had to do with a love situation, but you did it in the right way and you did it how it should have been done, okay? And you want the world to see that, okay? So why do we have here the 3 of Pentacles in the second house, okay? Talking about money, assets, resources, things like that. Why do we have the 3 of Pentacles? Who is Aquarius or what is Aquarius working with? You have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands talks about conflict here, okay? There may be some conflict this week in working with somebody, okay, in regards to your money, okay, in regards to your values, your skills, okay. There may be something here about your resources that you may find some conflict here. But the conflict is not you alone. This conflict is either with you and somebody in your family or somebody you're working with here, okay? Because in this Three of Pentacles card, you see a family there, okay? But it doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be somebody you just work with, okay? Somebody in your work environment that you may be finding, you may be having a conflict with this week, and that may be messing up or messing with your money. But the Judgment card did fall out. Okay, you know, it's up to you. You have to make that choice whether you're going to allow this to keep your hands tight or if you're going to be able to move forward, okay? So that's up to you, Aquarius, okay? So go ahead and be aware of that, all right? So you can be prepared for that when it does come. Why do we have the Knight of Wands in the 3rd house, okay? It talks about communications, family, siblings, things like that, mental activity. Why do we have the Knight of Wands? There's something here that you're passionate about. Okay, the Tower. I feel like you're passionate about something ending. I don't know. There's something here about daily rituals is also something about the 3rd house. Maybe there's something that you've been doing daily. You know that you've maybe there's been a habit that you've had, Aquarius, and you feel passionate about ending that. Okay, something like that. Let's see. Let me get another card for this so we can see. It's like you want something to end, maybe something that hasn't been working in your life to end, and it's like you feel like you need to make that happen. Let's see, let me get another card. Yeah, it could have to do with your money, with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? You may be wanting some tough financial situation that you've been dealing with in the recent past. You want that to end. I feel like you're working hard, you're passionate about it this week. And the reason why is because what you need is abundance, what you want is abundance. And I do feel like you're going to have that, especially with the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck and the 3 of Cups, okay? And the 3 of Wands. I do feel like you, by your hard work, by your passion, by your grit, you're going to get it done, okay? You're going to be putting whatever wasn't working behind you and you're going to be moving forward here. All right. In the 4th house, we have the 6 of Cups. Why do we have the 6 of Cups in the 4th house? Okay, it talks about your parents, your home, your foundation, your inner security. You have the 5. You have 2 5s here. Okay, there's something. I feel like I'm talking to an Aquarius who's been fighting at home. Because we have the 5, which is talking about conflict. Okay, and this could be you working with, either you've been having conflict at work or you've been having conflict at home, Aquarius, okay? Take it as it resonates. But whatever this is, it's like you working together with somebody. This is going to have you this week feeling like you're going to be conflicted, but it's going to be in your mind. It's going to be something that you're constantly thinking about, right? It could be about your inner security, right? About you, you know, you feel like you have to work with this person, okay? And this person could be your parent. This person can be somebody in your house, okay? Or in a foundation, somewhere where you work, okay? But it's gonna have you feeling like, damn, I don't want to deal with this, okay? I don't want to have to work with this person or something like that. Let me get another card. Yeah. With the World card, I feel like that's a cycle that you're gonna be closing, and I feel like that's why you have the Judgment here. Okay, it's like you're gonna stand up for yourself here or something. It's like you're gonna, you might just work with this person just to be able to close out a cycle that hasn't been working for you in the recent past. So you may just work with this person just to get it over with. Like, fuck it, let's just get it over with. All right, so in the 5th house, we have the Temperance. Again, the 5th house is about sex, romance, but also your creative energy and your children. Okay, you have the 4 of Cups. I feel like you've either you're thinking about somebody in your past here, okay, or you're reminiscing about your children when they were younger. Something here. You also, for some of you Aquarius, you may be feeling like you've been patient about something, or you're waiting for the right timing, okay, and you feel like maybe something got away from you in the past, okay, and you feel like you have to be patient right now, or you're waiting for the right time for something that, you know, you feel like you're still thinking about something from the past here, okay. Get another card. Yeah, and that has you feeling overburdened, whatever it is. It's like you're just trying to find harmony in your life this week. It's like you've been thinking about somebody or something in your past, or if it's about your children and you're grown, you're thinking about how they used, like when they were kids and everything was, calmer. It's like now they're driving you crazy or something like that. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But for some of you Aquarius, I do feel like it's like something about you thinking about the past and you're just trying to find harmony here. Yeah, look, wow, you got 2 10s. You got the 10 of Swords too. This is something that makes you feel overwhelmed, something that makes you feel like you can't deal anymore. And you're just trying to find harmony and you're just trying to find the right timing. But it's like something that has to do with you thinking about the past or you reminiscing about the past, and it really hurts you. It makes you feel overburdened here. And whatever it has to do with, either your children, somebody here. Maybe there's somebody in your past that you think about. I don't know, somebody romantically. That either you hurt or they hurt you. Yeah, look, you have the 4 of Pentacles and you have the 4 Cups. This could be somebody you're holding on to that you shouldn't be holding on to anymore. Or vice versa, something like that. I don't know, because the 4 of Pentacles talks about you holding on to things that no longer serve you. Or it could be them, I don't know, take it as it resonates. But in the 6th house, you have the 7 of Wands, okay? Talks about work, health, and self-improvement here, okay? I feel like if you've been not healthy, you're going to be feeling better. Yeah, the Star, okay? So I feel like this is something you've been wishing for, is something you've been hoping for, okay? So if it has to do with work, you're going to be victorious. Something you've been trying to manifest, something you've been like wishing for, you will have it, okay? Especially this week, you're going to start to see things working in your favor, okay? So in the 7th house, which is all about committed partnerships, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Again, beautiful card to have here because it is the house of marriages and commitments, things like that, contracts, okay? So why do we have the 7 of Pentacles here? Why do we have the 7 of Pentacles in the 7th house? I mean, the 10 of Pentacles in the 7th house. Wow, you have the 9 of Swords. I didn't see that coming. There could be a contract here. Something that makes you feel like either you were backstabbed or you can't sleep at night. Or it could be in a marriage. Let me get another card. But it's like no matter what, it's like you feel good. But damn, that don't make no sense. Okay, you got the 3 of Wands. You're moving past that. You're moving past whatever hurt you've had. You're moving past whatever betrayal may have been, and you're just thinking about your abundance. You're thinking about your family. You're thinking about your future here. You're moving past whatever wasn't working, whatever hurt you before, and you're leaving that past. It's like you're healing, Aquarius, this week, okay? You're healing. That's wonderful. In the 8th house, you have the Ace of Wands, okay? That is clarified by the Death card. Scorpio energy. And, I pulled 2. And you have the 8 of Swords. All right. So in the 8th house, this talks about, either you're going to have a passion, a new beginning in sex. You're going to have, you're ending something to start something passionate. Or you're going towards something that you've been wanting in your mind, it's like you're gonna have this passionate new mindset, okay, something like that, okay? I feel like what you're doing is letting go of whatever hurt, whatever was hurting you, whatever was made you feel like you were with your hands tied, made you feel like there was no movement for you. You're letting that go and you're starting a new way of thinking, okay? What you're doing is you're starting to, recognize the passion, the things you have passion for in life, and you're starting that new thought process, okay? It makes sense because we are in Mercury retrograde, okay, which is in Libra, and now it's going into Virgo, and it talks about, Virgo's all about potential, okay, reaching your higher potential and healing. So I feel like this is something that you're really doing right now during Mercury retrograde, is going within, healing, and recognizing what it is that you're, the highest potential that you have, and you're starting to put your mind, healing through that so you can start your mindset on, on a very positive, passionate start here. Okay, In the in the ninth house, you have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So the ninth house talks about travel, education, publishing, you know, the law, things like that. So why do we have the 10 of Cups here? The Strength card, major arcana for Leo. Okay, and you have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom, which is all about financial independence, and the Chariot, Cancer energy, but it, you know, it's letting you know you're moving forward, okay? And you have the Sun, which is all about happiness, okay? So I do feel here that there's something here about you, Aquarius, right now. If this has to do with legalities, okay, if you're in court or if you're something like that, you need to be strong, Aquarius, okay? You are going to be, this is going to work in your favor. I do feel like you are going to be happy. If this involves your children, this is, you know, this is something you have to be strong about. You could be dealing with the Leo, or that could be in your chart or in theirs. But also, you know, there could be something about you having to be strong here, about some sort of, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles there, I feel like it may have something to do with work. With the Knight of Swords, it's like, okay, I feel like whatever this is, you need to move slow right now. Okay, take your time. And start seeing things for what it is, especially when it comes to if the law, your travel, your education, your religion, whatever it may be, you need to, you know, be strong and take things slow so you can see things for what it is, okay? Take it as it resonates, but by you doing that, that's how you're going to find your happiness this week, okay? Just by taking things slow and not allowing your emotions to get the best of you. That's how you're going to be victorious in this, okay? You're going to find your happiness, okay? So, moving on, in the 10th house, which is all about career, your status, your reputation, you have the Sun card, okay, which is beautiful. It's clarified by the 5 of Pentacles, okay? I feel like maybe you've taken a loss, either in power, your reputation, your long-term goals, your career, your status, something like that. You've taken a loss, or you may be taking a loss, but there's like nothing's gonna stop you, because you're gonna keep moving with that eight of Pentacles. It's like you're gonna keep putting in the work, okay? And because you are doing that, that's what's gonna make you happy. That's where you're gonna find your joy, okay? It's like, even if I'm taking a loss, even if it feels like I'm taking a loss or whatever, I'm gonna find joy. You know, I'm gonna put in the hard work. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, because I know that whatever the work I'm putting in, it's gonna work out for me. You know, I'm gonna see the fruits of my labor. And so that's a beautiful mindset to have this week, Aquarius. The 11th house, you have the Page of Swords, okay? It talks about your community, your good fortune. I told you, I feel like you're gonna have some good fortune coming in through a message of some sort. I told you to go play the lotto this week. Let's see what's up. Yeah, 2 cards come out. You got the 4 of Swords. You got the 7 of Swords, okay? There may be something about lies, deceit here. Something that keeps you up at night, okay? It may have something to do with your friends or a group that you're involved with. And you may be, there may be some sort of information coming into you, okay? You may be receiving some sort of email. You may be receiving some sort of text message, a letter, whatever you want to call it. Somebody may be calling you with some news about some sort of lies, deceit, or you may be finding out through online that somebody has been lying or been deceiving you, okay? And this is something that's not gonna feel good. This is something that's gonna hurt you. You're gonna feel like you can't sleep at night, okay? But I want you to know that you do have a new beginning coming in, okay? You're gonna start to see things clearly. Because of that, you're gonna start to see things clearly, okay? So be careful this week. And I mean, whatever it is, it's probably gonna hurt you with that 5 of Cups, okay? But nonetheless, you know, it's just a bump in the road. You know, you rather find out things for what they are, right? So in the 12th house, even though the 12th house talks about sorrow and loss and all these things, you have a beautiful card there. You have the Nine of Cups, which talks about you being happy no matter what. So I feel like no matter what this is, you're still going to be happy. Even if you've taken that loss, even if they did something to hurt you, you're still going to feel happy because you're not going to let this person get to you, okay? So, and there could have been an ending here and you're like happy about that ending. Yeah, look at you. You have the Six of Wands. It talks about being victorious after a battle, victorious after some sort of conflict, right? So it's like you feel good. You feel good right now. One more card. Yeah, you feel good. You know, this could be involving your family or somebody in your community. It could be involving, you know, anything. It could be involving your church, somebody, but somebody close to you, okay? It could be your significant other as well. I don't know, take it as it resonates. Aquarius, hopefully this has resonated for you. If it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if it did. I'm going to pull a Moonology card for you guys. What do we have for Aquarius this week? You have don't let your past hold you back in the South Node. Okay, do not let your past hold you back. At the bottom, you have believe in the impossible, the blue moon. Okay, so there may be something here about you having to let go of the past, all right, not letting it hold you back, and believe in the impossible. Believe that no matter what you put your mind to, your heart to, okay, and you put in the work, you could have, okay? Let's get an oracle card to close out the reading. Oracles, what do we have for Aquarius this week? What should Aquarius know? What message do you have for Aquarius this week? Okay. We have higher power. Number 4 may mean something to you. Number 4 could be a birthday, an anniversary, a number of children you have. It could be the month of April. It could be something that's happened on the 4th of September or on the 4th of December, or it could be just about anything, okay? So take it as it resonates, all right? The 4th day of the week, something may be happening. But you have to know that the higher power is in your favor. You know, you have your guardian angels. You have whoever you believe in, you know, whether you call, you know, whether it's God, Allah, whoever you believe in, okay, the universe, that you have to trust that they have your best interests at heart, okay? And your spirit guides, your spirits that are with you, they're always going to be with you, and you have to believe that the higher power, okay? So remember to imagine, to believe in the impossible. At the bottom of the deck, it has to be fair, number 38. Okay, again, that could be an age, that could be just about anything. To be fair, all right? 3 plus 8 is what, 11? Something could have happened today. I'm doing the video on the 11th, but something could happen in November, perhaps, I don't know. But it says to be fair, so perhaps you need to be fair in something, or somebody's going to be fair with you, or they need to be fair to you, something like that. Okay, take it as it resonates. Well, Aquarius, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel. And thank you guys for checking out my video. All right, take care. Till next time.